Who is Bryson Coles, aka Monichello? Well, first off, I was born and raised in Danville, VA. Me, my mother, my sister got into music through my sister's ex-boyfriend, Saladin, one half of Camp Low, Geechee Suede. Yeah. What is my definition of success? My definition of success is mental peace, being able to do what it is your creator put you on this earth to do. I feel like we all got a purpose to serve, and we're all created like uniquely. So my definition of success is just the mental peace and the creative control to do what it is that that I was sent here to do, and touch the lives of the people around me and through my music. That's my definition of success. Doesn't come with a bunch of money, which that's nice, but yeah, just being able to inspire and keep the culture going. How do I deal with my fan base and how do I feel about my fan base? Well, I really believe that when it's genuine, people are gonna actually gravitate to you regardless of what you do. So, I really don't worry about whether fans. I don't worry about that. I look at it as more as like admirers. I would like to say admirers, not fans. I just feel like when it's genuine, people are gonna automatically gravitate. Because they want the real. You know the difference between the real and the fake, and this is just 100%. So, um, if you're a fan, I rocks with you. Because it's coming from the heart, and long as it's real, and I try to put out that real energy, so I don't get that negative back. What is the writing process like for Monticello? Um, Truth be told, it's a lot of manifestations. It's a lot of manifestations going on. It's not really just you pick up the pen and just go for it. My mind is always working every day, even when I'm not recording or when I'm not writing. It's just my mind is working. So like I get these visions and I get inspired by events that happens when I go through life. I try to live life righteous, but on the feeler side too. So it's just manifestations, man. Creator puts these visions and thoughts inside of you, and you gotta find that discernment to figure out what's right or what's wrong, and you'll know because you're gonna follow your heart. Do I listen to the haters? Nah, because thankfully I have somebody special in my life. Where we can feed off each other, where we talk about things, and it's good to have a companion. Like I got somebody in my life that I vent to, so they're able to see me outside of me, and in return they give me good feedback, and it's honest feedback. Sometimes it don't feel good, but for the most part it helps. It keeps me on the right path, and I think everybody needs that accountability in their life, somebody in their life to kind of push them and keep the foot on their neck so they just stay on that right path. Where do you see Monticello 5 to 10 years with this music? Huh. I honestly, I see Monticello in some type of forum or symposium, like in front of many nations of people. Like my job is to change from the inside out. So if I change myself, I feel like maybe we can work towards that greater goal, which is to make the world just a more, better place. That's why I see myself in 5 to 10 years, just in a big symposium in front of masses, in front of the masses. Just educating them on how to live, so to speak. Being over 35, how do you continue? How do you how do you continue your material? Let's see. Being up there in age, how do I plan to continue the material that I'm giving out? Like I said before, my mind is always working, and I just feel like if I focus on what it is I need to focus on, that material is gonna come, whether I'm forced to write about it or if I don't, because I'm getting older, so I'm getting wiser. So I'm not gonna talk about the same things that I might talk about 2 years ago. Um, yeah, yeah. It's gonna come though. Like that material is gonna come. It's gonna be there. Yeah, it's gonna be there.
Question.
Is hip hop growing or dying? Let's see. Is hip hop growing or dying? Um, I think it's evolving to where? Who knows? Honestly, I think it's evolving into my hands, and be I'm able to drive it through the lanes that I want to drive it through. Whether it's harmonizing, whether it's being really lyrical. Um, I don't listen to too much because my influences, they don't rap anymore. Hove is married and got a wife and kids, and 50's doing his thing, and Banks is doing his thing. So like my influences and the people that I was waiting for to drop a tape and that I listened to, they're not really interested in that. So I feel like I have to be responsible for making that content now, and that's what I'm doing. It's just kind of going with the flow, um, harmonizing with nature, and just whatever I'm being sent to at the moment. I'm gonna give it to the fans and to the streets and to the world. Artists that I'm most inspired by, I would say I would say Hove, simply because if what if what he says is true, and I've watched him grow and evolve from him introducing himself from Reasonable Doubt to where he is now, I would have to say Hove, because he's the prime pinnacle of success coming from the shoes of a black man. Look at him now, married, wife and kids, billionaire, successful. He don't even have no pressure to do what he did. It's just, I think that's the pinnacle accomplishment right there. He when you see him, he looks unbothered, not a stressed line in his face. And that's my definition of success right there. Yeah, I would have to say Hove. Yeah, Hove. What's up, Hove? Shout out to Hove.
Team.
If you can collab with any artist, who would it be? Any genre? If I could collab with any artist, I would have to say that that 50 Lloyd Banks energy from 2001 to 2005. If I could collab with anybody, I mean that type of energy. It demanded so much attention. Just like, I don't know. It's just like the chemistry between them two. Prime prime chemistry. So I would love to be like in that realm where I'm just like, vibing off of that energy. 50 growling and Banks just throwing out punchlines, and I let me come in and let me hit him with the hook. Let's do it like that. 50 and Banks, that's gonna be who I would love to work with. But from that time period though, if I could say that, just kind of like recreate that energy, that magic, because that right there is what that right there, G-Unit is in my DNA. That really stapled hip hop. How do I feel about female MCs as an artist? I think it's a cold world out here, and as a female, like, I mean, just as a rapper, it's just cold world out here. So like, if you a female artist and you can endure what it is that's being put out here, I commend you, and I say, come do a song with me, because it's real hard to keep up and sustain that, what that is. So like, come rock with me, if you bold enough to sit up there and talk your talk like that, hats off to you, for real, because it just takes so much mental tenacity to keep striving in this rap game. So yeah, I would just say, keep your head up and keep doing you, and don't let nothing reshape you. Keep believing in you. Believe in yourself. Follow your dreams. Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate the interview. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook at Monichello Marquise, and my music page at Monichello ENT. Instagram at I am Monichello, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at I am Monichello also. Thank you, fans, for the support. Y'all stay tuned. I got something real special coming for y'all for the third quarter. Peace and love, y'all. One.
I said they all for sale on the dance floor. I said they all for sale. They want the shopping sprees and the passport. Ayy, Zay just threw it off the backboard, so Crook caught it and cello jacked it from half court. Blindfolded and we can't miss, feeling like 50, only writing the tight shit. Blowing purple like the Viking, my lady's a devil, her body's really enticing. Attitude could be better though, I guess that's why I'm alone counting these cheddar rolls. Wise man told me don't let your heart show, so I keep it tucked like shirts inside of clothes. Cause when the liquor spills, it burns hot as a coal. Nobody can extinguish these flames I dispose. Tilt my hat off to the legends in the booth, cause even Kobe Bryant still thought he could shoot.